So you want to learn more about Ooredoo Oman, maybe because you want to get yourself your first SIM card, or you already have an Ooredoo SIM card and you just want to know what else do they have to offer for you. Well, you came to the right place, because in this video we will explore everything you need to know about Ooredoo Oman. So let's just get started, shall we? Hi! It's Ooredoo from Phone Travelers here, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as buying a SIM card in Oman, or particularly an Ooredoo Oman SIM card. If videos like this sound interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. First, we need to know what SIM cards are there and how much they cost. Well, you actually have two SIM card options. You have the new Shababiah SIM card, which will cost you 2 Omar. Then you can choose if you want 1 GB of data for 10 days, or 2 Omar in credit with a validity of probably 30 days, but it's unspecified. If you go with the Mousbak SIM card, you have to pay 2 Omar and you get 2 Omar in credit. If you're wondering why is the SIM card called New Shababiah, well, Shababiah used to be the youth brand of Ooredoo, which they, I think, merged, oh well, they actually merged them into just Ooredoo somewhere in 2020, and now they renamed their main SIM card to New Shababiah. So yeah, that's what you need to know about New Shababiah. So what if you are a tourist and you are interested in tourist packages or tourist SIM cards? Well, Ooredoo does offer tourist SIM cards, which are called the Ooredoo Visitor Pack. They come in 2 versions, for 5 Omar and 10 Omar, featuring data, minutes that can be used for local and international use, and local SMS valid for 10 or 15 days, depending on which SIM card you choose. If you buy a SIM card at the airport, be prepared that the salespeople will try to force you to buy this SIM card instead of a regular SIM card. If you go to a regular Ooredoo store, then the probability that they will sell you a regular SIM card will be much higher, so be aware of that. So what about Ooredoo's coverage? How is the coverage in the country with this operator? Well, the coverage is actually great / extensive to I don't want to say excellent, because Omantel, the other main operator here in Oman, has the best coverage in the country, but it doesn't mean that Ooredoo's coverage is bad. It's just worse compared to Omantel. But even then, in most places you should be experiencing coverage, at least 4G, 3G in most places, and 2G if you're like in the most remote places that you can think of. So how to recharge your Ooredoo SIM card? So you actually have 3 different recharge options. And when I say recharge options, I'm not talking about online recharge and cards and another method. No, I'm talking about 3 different types of recharge cards. Well, let's just go through them. You have the regular recharge cards or scratch cards, recharge vouchers, sold in denominations starting from 1 Omar all the way up to 8 Omar. To activate such a recharge card, you will dial *115 voucher code and the pound key, and to check your balance you will dial *102 and then the pound key. If you get the more credit reload cards, you will get bonus credit depending on how much you top up, and this bonus can be all the way up to 25%. On the screen I will show you the different options, and if you want to activate this reload voucher, you have to dial *115 *2 the voucher code and then the pound key, and to check your balance you will dial *102 *2 and then the pound key. So it's different compared to the regular one. So yeah, that's a bit interesting, but we're not done yet. We have another one. So instead of just more credits, you can also get more internet, starting from 1 Omar all the way up to 10 Omar. To activate these reload cards, you will dial *115 *3 the voucher code then the pound key, and to check your balance you have to, as you expected, *102 *3 and then the pound key. Alright, that was a long section about reloading. I don't really know that many operators that have these type of different reload cards. So let's just talk about packages, like actual packages that feature internet or minutes and SMS, the combo plans, or just data only plans. Some of these plans are exclusive to New Shababiah, so the New Shababiah SIM card, whereas 2 of these plans are exclusive to Mousbak, but I will mention them. So let's start with the new Shababiah SIM card and start with the Shababiah plans, which is the name of the plans. These plans only come with data, and one of the plans come with unlimited social media data, and the social media applies to WhatsApp, Facebook, Facebook Messenger and Twitter. You can also customize your own plan with Shababiah Mix, where you can decide how much data you want and how many minutes you want as well. I'll show you the options on the screen, and do know that you're not required to have both minutes and data. You can decide to only have minutes if you want to, or only have data. So yeah, quite cool. You also have the new Shababiah internet add-ons, which although sounds like, you know, it's an add-on, so it has to be added on an existing plan. That's not the case. They can be standalone plans if you want them to be. Coming with just data, you can also get the new Shababiah digital add-ons. I'm not sure why I started that. We get data for specific apps, like music apps, streaming apps, or regular social media apps. Now for the Mousbak SIM card, you have the Mousbak plans, coming with data, minutes / SMS. So let's say if it says you have 75 minutes / SMS, then you have 75 minutes that you can use for just minutes, just SMS or combination, as long as you do not go over 75. And then you have the Mousbak data bundles, which are data only bundles for the Mousbak SIM card. Nothing special about them except for the 0.5 OMR plan, which is data that can only be used for WhatsApp. And you can get data all the way up to 30 gigabytes. So that's all you need to know about Ooredoo. We talked about the packages, the type of SIM cards they offer, and how to recharge your SIM card. Now you may be wondering, well, is Ooredoo actually the best for you? What about Omantel or the MVNOs like When Mobile, Friendly Mobile, and Red Bull Mobile? Well, luckily for you, I have explored these operators as well, and I've made dedicated videos about them as well, which you can check in this playlist up there to learn more about them. And if you are a traveler or you just want to learn more about getting yourself a SIM card in Oman, just in general, I have a complete SIM card buying guide for Oman, which you can watch up there. Although more focused on travelers, it can be useful for those who want to buy themselves their first SIM card or just want to compare Ooredoo with the other operators. But if you prefer to read, you can go to ptw.link/Oman-guide, where you can read more about all these operators much more in depth and in detail. Once again, I'm on the Full Phone Travelist, where I talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as local SIM cards, local SIM card reviews, international roaming, speed tests, just everything related to traveling with your phone. I would really recommend you to subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with the best SIM cards all over the world. On the screen you will see some related cards. Make sure to like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.